Hey guys, good morning. Today, we're going to drive west coast of Zamboanga City. But before that, we're gonna go past a drive-through, a Dunkin' Donuts drive-through, and get some donuts. Let's go, guys. So, hello, this is Mentos 984. So, this is what it feels like driving in a third world country. So our place is located in Philippines. It is in the south of the Philippines, and our city is called Zamboanga City. So this is located in the center of the city. So also, if you can see in the side of the camera, it is the city hall. It is an ancient building built in before World War. So it is an ancient structure already. It is built I think during Spanish colonial time. So yeah. And now, oh, by the way guys, this is on the left side. On the left side, you can see the palm tree. So that is called the Plaza Pershing. So it is named under General Pershing. General Pershing was the general back in World War II against the Japanese occupation. As you can see, there's Marines also ahead of me, so it's soldier. There is a quite few soldier presence in our area because Zamboanga City is close to places like Sulu, Holo, places where there are a lot of Muslim radicals. But in our city, it's not really that much chaotic or wartime. It's relatively safe. Especially if you are just a normal person. See, there are a lot of people. Those person on the right side of the gutter, they are working for mall stalls. So they are waiting for the mall to open so that they can start their work. That tricycle color yellow is called Piaggio. So it's a new form of transportation here. I think it's similar to Thailand. They have those kind. I think it's named tuk tuk in Thailand. Tuk tuk. Tuk tuk. I don't know how it's pronounced. In our country, the traffic laws are quite confusing. And not really confusing. It's stable, but there are no police officers or traffic enforcer that enforces the law. So no one apprehends if a person or a driver commits traffic violations. As you can see, there's a lot of cars parked on the street. Yeah, this is a street, by the way. This is not a parking lot. So they are parked in the street. So a wasted space. Unfortunately, there are a lot of potholes too, as you can see ahead. Potholes are so prevalent because there are a lot of construction and then they are not finishing it up faster than it's supposed to be. It's like in Zamboanga City, there are 30% potholes found on the road, and it's so very hassle because it affects your driving comfort and sometimes affects the health of your car by damaging your tires. As you can see, another pothole again, damaging your tires and also maybe your suspension. So yeah, that's so a lot of potholes here and there. I hope my audio is audible because I'm pointing my aircon vent on top of the cell phone so that it'll stay cool. By the way guys, I'm recording using iPhone 13 Pro Max. So if you have any suggestion, please comment so that I can adjust if 0.5 camera is better than the normal camera one or the telephoto. I'm not really sure, but for now it's stayed in 1x. On the left side of the screen you can see the Ateneo de Zamboanga University. It is a prestige university in Zamboanga City. It is a sister school of Ateneo de Manila University, found in Luzon, in Manila. Stuck in rivers. I don't know if you can see it, but look at the tricycle on the left. They are stopping on top of the pedestrian lane, which is technically illegal because you are not supposed to stop on top of the pedestrian lane. Pedestrian lane under the traffic rules should always be cleared. Now we're driving on this straight highway on 40 kilometers per hour. I think it's 20 miles per hour. So it's quite slow, just a slow drive. In our city, you cannot really drive really fast in our car because the roads is congested. There are a lot of cars here and there, so you can't really drive fast. So there are few or none at all sports car here. There are some few Mustangs, but that's about it. Really, sports car will not drive in this place. So on the right side of the screen, it's called the SM City Zamboanga. It's just being built and hopefully will open this year, before the end of the before the year ends. So it is, I think, the second biggest mall in Zamboanga City. And on the right side and on the left side, you can see the KCC de Zamboanga. It's the first biggest mall here in Zamboanga City. So Filipinos are known to love malls. They love going to the malls to chill, to eat, drink, to date. So here is Dunkin' Donut. This is the OG cafe, I think, even in the US. So even before, there is Dunkin' Donuts, and now it's still Dunkin' Donuts. So we're now going to order, so please wait. Morning po. Dalawang classic ng yung normal lang na donut po, regular.
Bavarian, sir. Wala po kaming wala po yung normal donut.
Walang
Opo. Bavarian po.
Bavarian lang lahat.
Meron din po yung mga rings donut.
Sige po.
Marble.
Po. Ganun na lang po. 2 dozen ng ganun.
2 dozen ng Bavarian and Choco Marble.
Yes po.
2 dozen pa na 4 na boxer.
Yes po.
Yun lang po yung mga flavor. Or assorted.
Assorted na lang po. Assorted na lang.
Yun lang po.
Yes po.
Next window lang po. Thank you.
Thank you po. So, the language I used was called Tagalog. It is our it was our national language. Ito po. So, So in our city, we speak what you call Chavacano. So it's a Spanish Creole. It is similar to Mexican language because we were occupied by the Spanish for almost, I think, 300 years or 4. We were occupied by the Spanish for 300 years. So, Zamboanga City is I think the first of the 2 remaining cities that still uses the Chavacano or the Spanish Creole. Creole means derivative from a something. Damn. So now we'll be proceeding to Ayala. It is in the west coast of Zamboanga City. Lovely weather today. A little bit sunny, scattered clouds, but a little sunny too. So I think this is a perfect day to unwind, chillax, maybe take a dip on a cold pool, swimming pool, or get on the beach. Fine weather today. So my aim for this vlog is to showcase Zamboanga City and just to share you how it feels to drive in a third world country, and I really hope that you found something interesting in our city that you may think visiting this city. Toyota Corolla Cross on the right side of the screen. It's a hybrid electric vehicle, HEV they say. Nice car, not so big, not so small, just right, and really fuel efficient too. some say. I think it can go 30 kilometers per liter. So I don't know how much is that in miles per gallon, but it's really efficient because average cars goes from 5 to 8 kilometers per liter. So that's a big difference, right? Really saves on fuel because it's a hybrid vehicle. So the traffic enforcer ordered us to stop, so fortunately we have to stop right here to give way to the other cars. It's so annoying, to be honest, because as you can see on the left side of the screen, there are traffic lights but they don't use it. I think it's better if we use the traffic lights because it's more efficient than a human traffic enforcer. It's more orderly and the timer really helps on managing it, managing the traffic. It's quite a hassle though, to be honest, especially in busy hours, and in the late afternoon and 5 p.m. like that. Human traffic enforcers are not really efficient in managing the traffic. Let's adjust the level. There you go. So on the right side of the screen in there, that is our airport. It is a one-lane airport. It is a simple airport, but it's enough to make a what kind of Airbus is that? The tiny Airbus to land Airbus and Boeing. Mainly, most of our aircrafts are Airbus, I think. The A something Neo, I don't know what the number is, but it's something Neo. So when you are riding from Manila to Zamboanga, vice versa, it takes around 1 hour and 30 minutes to get from point A to point B. Right, when traveling to Manila. As you can see, the screen is vibrating violently because there are really a lot of rough roads here, even in the highways. It's a bit of a hassle. My car gets really bumpy a lot because the suspension of my car is quite already busted and it has not been replaced ever since this was bought. I think it's the shock absorbers that are busted. It already needs a replacement according to my mechanic. I really hope that if replacing it solves the problem of being too stiff during bumpy roads. Really hope this video flies and get a lot of views so so that at least or followers, so that at least I'll have another way of earning money. Fortunately, if you're by the way, if you're turning right, you'll be going to the airport, and if you're turning left, you'll be cruising to the West Coast Highway. Anyway, unfortunately, I was laid off of work recently, and I have been unemployed for 4 months already. So it started, I was laid off in April, and unfortunately I can't find any work. There are a few calls coming back to me after my application. I am a software developer, or a full stack developer. I create systems. So I'm looking for a job, but it's really hard to find a job right now, I guess, because a lot of my colleagues back in where I was before also struggles to find another job. So we're on the same boat. It's really unfortunate. That's why I'm doing this random video, which I'm not usually doing, but I'm doing this for you guys and also for me, so that you can enjoy our city, watch new things, enjoy new experience even on your comfort of your home, on your mobile phones or laptops. You can see our beautiful city, unique city. Well, this is a beautiful city, to be honest, because the life is quite peaceful, slow. It's still a developing country, so and a city, because other cities like Makati City, Taguig, they are quite developed cities. There are a lot of condos over there and skyscrapers and offices, whatever. Here in Zamboanga, there are really few of those. So if you want a good career, a good quality of life, I think it's just the same in terms of quality of life. But what I'm saying is that the advancement, it's better in Manila City. I mean in Luzon, especially in Makati or Taguig, or any places near those cities in Luzon, because the salary is good, opportunity in terms of your career is really vast in Luzon. So yeah, luckily I got a job. Fuck, it's running against the lane. So yeah, previously I got lucky because I was able to find a job which is a work from home remote setup, a full remote setup where I don't really need to go anywhere else other than my house. But now that opportunity was taken away from me, unfortunately. By the way, if you have noticed, my, what do you call this, my speech, I mean my sentences, the way I talk is quite bouncing here and there when I'm on a certain topic. And there are a lot of stupid drivers here, see that? Anyway, my thought bounces from here and there. I think I'm not I'm not officially checked by the doctor, but I think I have an ADHD. Well, I'm not really sure of that. It's just a hunch because the way I think, the way I let's focus first. The way my thoughts are, the way I do things, it has similar vibes to what I saw online about an ADHD person. But it's so very hassle because it's very hard to get diagnosed here. So I requested for an appointment for a doctor here in Zamboanga City, and the waiting time is crazy. I tried to create a schedule on April, and they said that my set appointment schedule was October 2025. So that's how many months from April? That's crazy, right? Just to get an ADHD assessment. Also, the medication here is quite limited because Adderall is not allowed in our country because it's a amphetamine. If I'm not correct, if I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong. It's an amphetamine derivative, which is technically an illegal substance here in our country. I think Adderall is considered a Schedule 1 drug, so it's totally illegal here to get an Adderall. But I really wish I have an access to that med, or just try it before assessing, because I saw some TikTok videos or some Instagram reels where people with ADHD tried their Adderall for the first time, and it's like noisy, and then all of a sudden a quiet peace. I just want that feeling though, because in my peaceful time, although it doesn't bother me at all having a lot of thoughts. I think there are two thoughts going in my head at the same time, but it's okay. I can keep up with that. It does not really bother me much at all, but I just really sometimes wish I can feel the peace, like, you know, I'm sure some of you know what meditation is, right? Where you sit comfortably or position yourself peacefully, and then you just think of nothing. I really have a hard time meditating because I cannot make my brain quiet. It's like saying to myself, okay, keep quiet, okay, keep quiet, just keep quiet, please keep quiet. That saying keep quiet is a thought itself, right? So it's quite contrary to the meditation. It bugs me a lot, but most of the time it's just okay because I love my thoughts. Sometimes most of the time it's really, what do you call this, fun thoughts, just positive thoughts, and sometimes there are also, you know, sad thoughts right here and there. And also, I'm really bad at focusing. That is why I really need to get assessed by a professional doctor, because previously when I work, it really affects my day-to-day job because I am easily distracted by other external factors, especially the social media. When I started watching reels, I cannot stop myself and even if I stop myself, I get bored in my job, and then I continue scrolling again. So we are experiencing a quite traffic here. I don't know why, but as you can see in the right side of the corner of the screen, that is a market. That is where people or vendors sell pork meat, fish meat, fruits, vegetables. I don't know why it's traffic again. So yeah, that is my life, guys. So it's quite hassle, right? And recently I've gone into learning React, but I'm having a problem because my brain is really a lazy one, because when I start to watch a Udemy course, my brain gets really bored a lot, and I cannot proceed learning because it gets bored and I get sleepy for some reason, even though I'm not sleepy. And then when I open my social media, I get alright already, which is really annoying because I need to learn the React and I cannot do it because I'm bored. Which I don't want to be bored, because I need to learn React so that my skill could be expanded. And I need to do it. It's like my goals in my brain knows what to do, but I can't do it. My goals are fixed, but I always forget it and I can't do it. It's really affecting me. You know, I know my goals, I know what I need to do, but why can't I do it? Why do I get distracted? Sometimes I really hate myself for that, because I should be able to do it, right? But why? Why can't I do it? So we're now cruising at 60 kilometers per hour. That's, I think, 30 to 48 miles per hour. I'm not sure, but yeah. On this speed, it's relatively fast in my POV, but I think on the US standard, it's quite slow. So I'm going to the right, so I will allow this truck behind me to overtake, because I think it wants to be fast, and I'm hindering its ability to go faster. So let's go back to the fast lane again, because right lane here is quite stupid, because as you can see, there are a lot of cars parked on the highway, which isn't supposed to be. But anyway, we'll go to the overtaking lane and let's cruise in this lane. Am I the only one who observes that when I am cruising in this location or near the sea? Oh, by the way, this is almost seaside. In a quite short while, you will see the ocean. So anyway, when I'm cruising in these parts, my mileage, my miles per gallon or kilometers per liter gets improved for some reason. I don't know why. It's really good right now. I'm at 10 kilometers per liter and going to 15. because there are a lot of open roads where I can cruise my car without accelerating much. Yeah, I think that's it. The dude signal light and the pink jeepney is flashing. I think he forgot to turn off that. Let's change the song for a while. Alright, there you go. Left side. It's the ocean. I think this place is called Upper Kalarian. Upper Kalarian. Really nice place. Seconds you will see a relatively simple but nice park on the left side of the road. So that is a boulevard, a small boulevard where people can hang out. It's bricked. We can, by the way, I am skateboarding using the, what you call this, waveboard. So waveboard is a skateboard which has only 2 wheels. So you use it by like waving. You're like, when I'm using it, it's like I am riding a wave. So it's really cool. You should check it out. So yeah, it's not nice to use waveboard in bumpy roads. Obviously, even in skateboards. But I really love the waveboard. It's simple but it's fun. Really strict. What do you call this? Really exercises the lower parts of your body too, especially your calf muscle, and also the knee and shins. What do you call this? The joint above the joint next to the foot. That one. I'm not sure. Ankle. So ankle, and also the foot is really aching. Maybe I'm just old, but yeah. So basically, when I am using my waveboard, the muscle pain I experience similar to the ones I feel when I am ice skating. Yes, I do ice skating, but not really professional, just recreational. Back in Manila, in SM Mega Mall, I already skate there twice, and once in Asia, Mall of Asia. Going to Ayala here, Barangay Ayala, I prefer commuting rather than driving, because as if you can observe, it's quite really a peaceful drive. So it really takes away your energy and you get bored or sleepy at some times. The club can even handle me right now. The club can even handle me right now. It's already 9 o'clock. It's almost an hour since I dropped off my wife. The drive going to Ayala is really long, almost a 1 hour drive. I think it's 45 to 1 hour from my house to Ayala. Not sure if you can see it, but there are a lot of boats on the left side of the screen. Those boats are used for sardines fishing. There are a lot of fish vendors near the road. They aren't supposed to be there. You know I know how. I go hold out. The club can even handle me right now. The club can even handle me right now. Taking on a curve, which could lead them on an accident. Anyway, so this is supposed to be a bridge on the right side, but I think there is some structural integrity which they decided to make the road close, but visibly I can see it, it's just okay. I don't know why they closed it. It's hassle because we need to merge on a different lane, which is technically counter flowing. See that, those boats? There are a lot of boats, right? The right side. Right, I'm gonna try to zoom in. There, a lot of boats, and those up there are also beach boats. Beached, I think that's the term, right? Because of the recent storm that happened, that boat got beached. Those are unusable boats too. Not looking in his side mirror. Alright, we are now in Maasin, I think. Maasin. In our local dialect, it means there are a lot of salt. Maasin. Salty. Maasin. Maasin. And you can see on the left screen again, that is a boat yard where they build boats and repair old ones. I'm really back when I was a kid, I'm really fascinated in this place. because I'm amazed how boats are so big, and I'm amazed that boats are now inland, because it's, of course, you rarely see boats inland. Similar to planes, I'm still fascinated with planes. Also with boats, if I get the chance to be near it. I'm really fascinated on planes. I'm just not really good at remembering what are the names of the planes, like the Airbuses or the Boeings, but I know some planes, especially World War planes. I'm really fascinated by them. My most favorite World War II planes are, first is the Lancaster, the British bomber, heavy bomber, because I love the design of its what do you call, the elevators in the rear and the rudders, the twin rudder. It feels like a fortress of the sky. But yeah, that title's taken by the B-29 Stratofortress, right? Was that B-29? Yes, I think it's B-29. Used by the Americans to release the nuclear bombs. Amazing planes. Yeah, and the next plane that I really like is the Corsair, because I love the logic, or the ability for its wings to fold. It's just, and the way how the W-shaped wings, the reverse seagull wing tips, the reverse seagull tip, what do you call that? The reverse seagull wings. It's really unique. Next would be the A6M Mitsubishi Zero. So I really love that plane because of its simplicity. It's like plain shit, right? They just built it using some thin metal parts. Very lightweight plane, but because of its good engineering, it was a good plane. I think the last two would be Spitfire because of its superiority before, and lastly the most vicious P51 Lightning. Was that correct? P51. Was that a P51? I think I'm referring to the single engine plane where they painted chrome. P51 Lightning. I think but I'm pretty sure it's Lightning. I'm not really sure what the number designation is. But I really love that plane because of its really cool looking, sleek design. So if you're gonna ask me what planes I love, well, warplanes I love in modern times, I think in the number one spot, top place in my list is the I think you can guess it now, the A10 Warthog. It's really a good plane, and again, I really love the twin rudder configuration, and I really love the placement of the turbofan at the rear. and also the iconic the grunt, which got its name, the warthog. It's really badass. I really also love the, it's not an airplane, but I really love the, I forgot its number designation, but the Apache helicopter. I really love how it dominates the helicopter scene. We love. But if you close your eyes, does it feel like nothing changed at all? But if you close your eyes, now we are now in Barangay Ayala. This is our destination, and we are almost closing the video because I'm gonna be hopping off the car in a bit. So guys, I hope you love my videos. I hope you learned a lot of things, and even if you don't, I hope you appreciate the effort to create this video. Please like, please share, please subscribe. This is Mentos 94. Thanks for watching. Bye.